it's very difficult. You could have given it a draw. I don't think Joey deserved to lose the fight. I think a draw would have been okay. But you got the hometown nod. I'd love to see that fight again. I'm not sure we will. But I would love to see that fight again.
And a question for you and as well. Over this week, there's been some conflicting reports over Andrew Tate being in talks about Misfits fight. Can we get some clarity on that?
Look, MMA fighter. I play me in MMA.
I speak to all kinds of fighters, all kinds of different figures, and until there's news to report, there's no point talking about anything, But yeah, I speak to.
Be his training partner. So.
I'll speak to Paul Gascoigne next week. People.
Be his main training partner.
Huh?
6 seconds.
15 seconds.
6 seconds. Yeah.
You still have the MMA record on Misfits because
that was his main training partner. I'm saying in history though, but that's Andrew Tate's main training partner, so he should defend him.
Well, yeah. So
you got to stay with your chest.
I'm not. I talk to all kinds of different figures. We're in the business of bringing about viral moments, fighters that will make news, and all different walks of life, something for everyone. As you can see by the fighters on this table right now, very, very high level. The highest level in the world, and all the way down to, and not taking anything away from Joey Essex and Numero. What an absolutely entertaining fight! But the point of it was they're both around the same level. And that's what makes it entertaining.
Dillon, quick question for yourself.
Is this a mic?
You said leading up to this that you're going to make it easy work, and you did that.
Yeah.
Going forward, what type of opponent would you want to manage? What type of opponent can you give Dillon right now with the MMA side of things?
I mean, he knows we gone through. We showed the list of people that we tried to get that didn't take it. It would be pretty crazy because there's a lot of guys that are world champions that have a lot of accolades that have turned down this fight, but after this, seeing the performance that I put on, I think we'll get a big name.
I'm saying names that you can just shout out to us that possibly could fight Dillon when going forward with MMA.
Let's digest the amazing night that it was tonight. Obviously, I've got ideas. There was always talk of Tony and Dillon as well in MMA.
There was supposed to fight at GFL, it never ended up happening. Do you think you could make that happen?
I think that's an interesting thing to look at.
We'll figure, like you said, we'll digest this one. You know what I mean? We're gonna enjoy these victories. We got our belts, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, very happy that Toby won, by the way. Respect.
Unlikely. We call it the unlikely. What was it?
Unlikely duo,
yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a difference how it goes, but
I was super happy.
Misfits feel like pretty good.
Do you like Dillon?
Dillon's all right, man. I think in the end, I think some of us are just misunderstood. And I say that, with open arms, and we found a house here over at Misfits.
Yeah. Cool. I was happy to see Tony win.
Yeah, likewise.
Very happy.
Dillon and Tony, both of you, I suppose it had been almost the exact same amount of time, like the summer of 2019, when you last won an MMA fight.
All right, relax.
A long time.
Let's celebrate tonight.
What was the feeling like, getting your hand raised? I know, Tony, you made a big point of, you have to raise my hand, and you have to make this. What was the feeling like getting that W after all that time?
I envisioned it when I was starting the training camp and then going through training camp. The nerves, they left. I found myself a lot more comfortable inside a boxing ring. Always have. The only time I ever found myself in the cage was during fight night. So I've always wanted to throw on some shoes, throw on some 10-ounce gloves, and throw some sling and some leather. So here we go. We got this belt.
Dillon, obviously we saw Eddie Hall come into the ring.
Yeah, that would have been easy.
Do you think that's actually going to happen? Do you think
he has to make at least the UFC weight. He can't even make the UFC heavyweight limit. Yeah, he can't make the UFC heavyweight limit. But if he makes it, hell yeah, I'll do it. 425 is what he wanted to fight at. I'm 170. So come on, make at least the UFC limit.
What about George Masvidal? That's a name that everyone.
Oh God!
Him and MMA. No.
Darren, would you go and fight him in MMA?
Look, right now, I am a boxer. Let's not forget to the level I got in MMA. So of course, but right now I'm a boxer. Me and Dillon are on the same path. Your respect. Look, past all the bullshit, Dillon is a high level grappler.
Appreciate it.
And so look, if it was ever there, we'd do it. But right now,
He's on a different
You've
journey.
just seen what I'm about. I'm about that shit now, mate. Come on. None of that fucking shit.
I was so happy he put him out like that because Luke is a fucking scumbag. Like, I don't know if you guys know Luke personally. He's a scumbag. And I'm so happy that he went out like that. I weakened his jaw a little bit yesterday, but dude, Till's left hand fucking put him out. And the way he was laying on the ropes, I said, fuck you, man.
What actually happened between you and Luke?
He's an egomaniac. So I hit him with a couple lines and his ego, he couldn't handle it. But we weakened his jaw a little bit and then Till just finished it off. And I'm so happy to see that.
Man, do you think you could do him versus Luke in MMA?
I think Luke's dead. He might be at the fucking at his funeral. I don't think he got up. Till put him out cold, laying on the ropes.
Darren, did you say this was you had a lot of back and forth this week at the press conference? Was it satisfying to you kind of end it with such a big knockout?
Do you know what? Look, when it's all said and done, I put a lot of hard work into this camp, and I felt like I wasn't even thinking in there. It was just, my muscle memory was just like, it was just coming all together, and obviously the knockout came in third round. I felt like I could have knocked him out at any point, but you know, I wanted to just test things, go to the body and stuff like that. Look, no disrespect to him, but he just felt very stiff in there, and it was just, to be honest, it was really easy. It was too easy. I can't lie, it was just so easy.
Darren, you went for Carl Fletcher at the end there. Where does this lead us? Is this a potential next main event?
I just don't think I'm going to get a fight in the influencer scene now, boxing, so I've got to go for these guys. And Carl, he was scurrying out of there, mate. Like, where did he go? Where did he go? Like, is he in here? Where is he, mate? Come on. Do you want to fight? Do you want to do your little fucking YouTube things on 10k subscribers and start giving it that? You beat me, this, that, do that when you see me. He sat there just like yawning. But okay, you're doing all this yawning job, but get in the ring and face me like a man.
Darren, you said that obviously before in previous interviews that you would be willing to fight Andrew Tate. Obviously, if Andrew comes into Misfits, would you fight him with boxing or would you go and fight him?
I'd fight Andrew Tate, but I just don't think I'm going to get that fight right now. I don't think Andrew Tate's going to take the fight. I don't see many taking the fight at this point. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We got some plans for you.
I hope you have, mate. I hope you have, because I'm sitting here as a free agent now. Come on.
Oh shit.
I need the money. I'm a free agent.
I
I don't think I'm getting a Jake Paul. Look,
Jake Paul's not fighting him.
No,
Come on.
I'm being a realist. Jake
no
Paul's
way.
not taking the fight.
He's not.
Declan, is Jake Paul taking the fight? Come on.
No, Jake.
Well, hang on. No, fuck this.
No, but
What
I
do
know
you
Jake.
think? No, what do you think? You ask lots of questions. What do you all think? No, just tell me the truth.
We can already beat Woodley.
What?
What?
It's
This fucking
That was horrible.
That's
Get him out of here.
10 push-ups.
No, but like seriously, do you guys think Jake will take the fight? Because I'll campaign for it right now. If I see his nod, say yeah, I'll ask for it. But I just don't think he's going to take it. He's on a bet. What?
We're interested in the fight though.
But mate, I'm not going to
He's too high level.
beg for a fight. I'm not going to get. He's a bigger star, on a bigger trajectory. Why am I going to sit here and waste my breath and my time? He's not taking it right now, so I'll just won't call for it. Andrew Tate won't take it. Mike Perry, George Master, none of them want to take it. That's the truth, that's Mams.
I'm on the same.
Mams, like, I feel like sometimes I throw him under the bus, but I've got to. Come on, no one wants to fight.
I got you. Just
Okay,
be
Sam, you've
patient.
got me.
Enjoy your night. We're in Manchester. You have a good night tonight, and then Monday we're
I'll have a
talking.
good night tonight. Let me tell you that.
We'll be on the cherry noses.
What?
No,
that-
next step.
there's-
That's the case. If it's not Jake Paul,
There's ideas. We'll talk about it. What's the next question? Does anyone have a different fucking question?
What happened here? What happened to your knee?
Just doing a little victory dance in the changes there, just a little wobble, so yeah. Not a lot.
Tony, sorry, everyone. Do you feel like? Oh, sorry.
Go on.
Tony, everyone keeps asking me about Dillon, but you do have an injured Tony right there. Is there anyone you want to fight?
Yeah, I just saw it as a title, but you know, who's got the real title? Who's that guy? Another influencer. So we're gonna talk, you know, money talks, bullshit walks, but we're here to stay, so I mean, be real. I like boxing. I'd like to make it 2-0.
Tony, you just got used. How much did you like?
Wait, sorry. What's that?
You teach the new MMA leagues with different
Nothing. I don't want to spoil any surprises, but it's going to be very different, very rooted in some tradition with a new aesthetic and a slightly more entertaining, a rule set that's built for entertainment and no excessive hugging on the ground. And I'm not putting anything down. Obviously, I'm a massive student of the UFC's progress and everything. Big fan of Dana's, but I think there's a time for something fresh right now. And look, This is a new era for Misfits. This is the new era. I'm sitting here on this table with the new Degeneration X of Misfits.
Unlikely alliance.
Darren, have you had any conversations with Carl Crotch about playing with Darren?
I'll let Cal answer that one.
I'm gonna call French.
Yeah, we've had a chat. Yeah, I mean, I've made a lot of fights with Carl Froch over the years. You know, two Kessler fights, Abraham, George Groves at Wembley Stadium. So I've done a few with Carl. I think we can get it done, but we'll see.
Darren, do you feel like Carl doesn't want the fight with you? Do you feel like it would be even more of a brutal knockout?
I don't know at this point, mate. I try to be a truth teller all the time. Carl Froch is one of the best British fighters we've had in boxing, professional boxing. Like, if you look back at his accolades, I have to be a realist, but like he's talking shit and I'm talking shit, so the fight should get made. But I just feel like the more I'm talking shit, the more he's backing off. And it's like, I'm the bigger guy and he knows I've got power. Okay, yeah, is he a better boxer than me? Yeah, he is, but I just know with MMA things and stuff like that, I can get him out of there. So I called it on. He was sat there doing all his yawning job and I was like, oh, you're doing all that yawning thing and that, like, what are you doing, mate? Like, get in the ring and face me. Like, you're chatting that you're going to beat MMA fights up, that you can crack me. Does he realise what we do to him then? Does he actually realise? No, just good, mate. Yeah, just wrap that up. Tony knows. Tony and Dillon know how to wrap people up. And I do as well, mate. Look, I do. Come on, you don't spend 6 years in Brazil not know how to wrap a little guillotine up. You get that choked, mate. Come on. He doesn't want it.
What was Carl's reaction when you made him the offer over the smoke to him?
No, hold on. Let's take it one step at a time. I haven't made an offer. I invited him here tonight. He came. He hasn't been to any other Misfits so far that I can remember. So, you know, he's clearly interested in the fight. Yeah. Look, he's been out the ring a while, so he'll have looked at tonight. And it's a question: has his fist got itchy? You know, it's as simple as that. I mean, Darren's right in what he says. They both talk the talk, and now it's a question whether Carl fancies it. He doesn't need to financially, doesn't need to do it for any other reason. But the question now is, does he really fancy it? And only Carl can answer that. So I just to be categorically clear here, I have not made him an offer yet.
One of the better guys. It's something big.
He did fantastic tonight. He done fantastic. Great corner, great gym up there as well. I've done a lot of business up in Scotland. Great boxing player. We want to take Misfits to Scotland, yeah, for sure.
I thought you guys were going to give whiskey on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it would make sense, him coming off a loss and Salt Pappy coming off a loss, maybe they can rematch. That would make sense. I think a lot of people would like to see that.
What about this one where we said Tony Ferguson?
No, not right now. I think Slim would have to earn that. I think unifying the belts is the move, or if Tony and Dillon want to get it on, I think those are the two fights that are most interesting.
Tony, there's been a man that you've been synonymous with throughout your career, Conor McGregor, but obviously it never happened in MMA. Do you think possibly you could bring Conor to Misfits and fight him in boxing?
Oh, he's scared shitless of me. That dude doesn't want to fight me. Same thing with that coward Khabib. These are the two fighters that I've loved to want to fight. I got dossiers on both of them. They scared the shit out of them, and you know what? They just don't want a part of it. They do, then we'll find out a way how to do it. But I'm here. I'm resurrected. I feel great, and I'm great. I'm enjoying the victory tonight.
Dylan, how do you feel about Tony saying that Conor's scared of it?
Conor? I mean, he doesn't want that fight. No, I like Tony, but he doesn't want to get hurt. I mean, Conor's my boy and one of my brothers, so I think I like Tony a lot, and he won tonight, but I don't know if that's the path he wants to take.
No, we had the same. Well, I mean, to be real, we had the same management, so they knew how I trained, where I trained, and how about it went. And they tried to sample that, and it didn't work for them for the longest time. They knew how fucking deadly I am when I really put it in there. I'm that guy with the red lipstick that kind of just goes right there, and he's that guy. I'm a sniper when it comes into it.
Matt, so you had conversations with Gil about fighting the winner of this fight?
Not directly with Gib, but with some of his team. I think it'll be very interesting it'll be a very interesting fight. A lot of fun.
Just a note on time entry you want tonight. You guys have been talking about what's the trajectory right now?
We're gonna again digest what happened tonight. I think it was a great performance to hang in there with world ranked fighter like Sean Hemphill. I don't know about some of the judging on that. I think it was, I scored it 5-5, but I'm not a judge, and Ty's my guy. But let's see. We'll have that discussion.
I'd love to see him fight Liam Cameron. Lyndon Arthur was there tonight. He's got a good fight coming up. They've got sort of level British fight next.
Darren,
Last one,
obviously,
guys. Last question.
If no one accepts your fight, no one wants to fight you, would you end up fighting someone ranked with the WBA or anything like that to fight for a world title eventually in boxing?
Or to go over to pro boxing and get 20 grand for it. No, thank you. What gets eaten like shit by them promoters, all them dogs. No,
Scumbag.
Scumbag.
Right.
Oh, watch how you talk about yourself, Callum.
Eubank does that for me.
No, it's not happening, is it? You know, come on, me and Misfits. I mean, you know, I hope it's me and Misfits.
It is you and Misfits.
Is it me and Misfits?
You look, Scouser negotiations going on right now.
I'm sorry to say, look, I'd love to do it, but it'd have to be for big dogs. I ain't going with it.
What about Misfits? Joint co-promotes and everything like that?
Then yeah, I'll fight anyone, but mate, I'm happy here. Come on, you know. Look who I'm fighting. It's good. Life's good. Come on, is life good, baby? We're getting a few watches tomorrow. We'll be skint in a few weeks, but we'll buy them.
Darren, what happened with the FIFA boss?
Fucking fucked me off, didn't he, the little cunt?
I tried to get him out of it too.
Fuck him,
But
mate.
both of us.
That thing come
I want him to come
innit?
too.
Get him to fuck. Fucking legging me.
He's too big time now.
He's too big time for us now.
He's too big time. I tried to have him walk out with me too.
Fucking boohoo mandias and
Yeah,
that.
fuck
Nah.
it.
It's not happening, nah.
Thanks, guys. That's it now. Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate it. We'll see you at Misfits 23.